What's up guys, thanks for tuning into the channel. So today we're going to be looking at my list for the top 10 gifts you can get for CA Corvette owners in 2023. This will be a fun one that you're definitely going to want to watch the whole thing because I'll be dropping a whole bunch of discount codes and links to a lot of the items on the list, as well as Black Friday deals that are going out there. So all of that and a little bit more in today's episode. So thanks for tuning in. If you're watching this on the day that it airs, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have a great holiday and enjoy some really good food. Now, talking about this list, I made this list based on products that I personally vetted. This means that I've done a personal product review on it, I've installed it, used it, tested it in some sort of way or fashion. And with each of these, I'll share a link to the review if you're interested to know more about that product. And they range from great stocking stuffers that cost less than $60 to full-blown balls to the walls gifts that are gonna be that special thing that you get for that C8 owner in your life. Or let's be real, if you're just trying to get it for yourself, it's a freaking good deal and you deserve to get it for yourself because you've been eyeing that mod for months now and the time is now to get it. So kind of makes me think of that old JG Wentworth commercial where they're like, it's my money and I need it now. It's more like, it's my mod and I need it now. That's how my brain works sometimes, so we'll just leave it at that. Anyways, let's get into this list. So coming in at number 10 is the carbon fiber key fob cover that you can get for your key fob. So it is actually this part right here that I actually have myself personally. It's a great little piece that comes in a whole bunch of different carbon fiber colors and finishes for that matter. I mean, there are so many different ones. And you first initially saw this on like stores like Paragon, and you can find them probably on Amazon nowadays and stuff like that. Now this one in particular, like in regards to the forged carbon fiber piece, you can, like, these pieces generally retail for about $49.99, which is still pretty reasonable, and it's an easy cover that you can just literally, now that I'm trying to actually open it, it's a cover that just basically comes off pretty easily. You can basically take this off. I'm just holding it up to the camera and kind of pop it on really easy, and it's on there secure. It's not going anywhere. I could drop this and nothing's gonna happen to it. Now, the one major con I would say about this piece though is its range. You do lose a bit of range in using this cover as compared to not using it. And I found that out in the review. So like I said, if you're interested to know more information about this, I'll have a link for a video so that you can check it out. So in general, it does retail for about $50, but you can get it on sale for about $39.99 now, so about $10 off. And then talking about discounts, because I know I said I had discount codes and links going on. So I've been partnered with a third-party Corvette aftermarket mod store called CForce Performance. I've had a general discount code for them, like New Horizon, that gets you 5% off, but for Black Friday and going all the way to November 30th, if you use the code NHBF23 to get the 10% discount code. They're a third-party seller, so they sell a lot of the different aftermarket products out there, from like Paragon to Borla to all these different kind of companies. So like, think of it as you have your Walmarts, which is like, you have your Walmarts and Targets, which are Paragon and all these bigger companies. This is like a mom and dad's type shop. So awesome customer service. I mean, I know the owner personally, he's Scott. He's a really awesome dude, and he makes sure that every single one of his customers is 100% satisfied with the products. So number 9 on the list is the carbon fiber interior waterfall piece that you can get, and it comes from Extreme Online Store. So this is a really special piece that I very much enjoyed installing it on my C, and I think EOS really did a good job of making this part look like it is an OEM factory piece when you put it on there. And it's just a simple overlay that you can give it as a gift, and they could put it on that same day, not have to wait for a dealership or anything like that to put it on. So it generally retails for $429.99, but through Extreme Online Store currently for Black Friday deal, you can get 10% off of your order. So like, all you have to do is actually use the code BLK23 and you'll get 10% off of that order. So saves around $40, $44 in regards to that waterfall feature. So you're getting it for under $300. Again, I did a full review of this piece, and I'll have a link for it so that you can check out if you'd like to know more and like about this product. So coming in at number 8 is the 5L Gold Shield car cover that you can get for your C8 Corvette. This is actually a pretty interesting car cover, and you're thinking like, wow, why the hell do I need a car cover? Well, hold on a second. These are custom cut to your car specifically. So if you have a C8 Corvette, or you got a truck or anything, they'll custom cut it to your car specifically. And then also if you have any kind of mod, so if you have like a high wing or a Z51 wing or no wing, they'll take that into consideration when making your car cover. And the car cover is pretty good. I did a full review and test of it, and I put it through its paces in Texas weather from summer all the way through fall here over the last like 6-7 months. And so it faced over 30 days of freaking over 100 degree weather actually, and not one, not two, but 3 different hailstorms through that I tested it with before it finally threw in the towel, because I mean, let's face it, it's a car cover and freaking hailstorms just suck. But the one caveat to that is that these car covers come with lifetime warranties, and so if you ever have any kind of issue with them, you can always send it in and get a replacement. Now they do come with the exterior car covers, and then you have an actual indoor car cover. So for C8 owners that live up north and you're garaging it for the winter, this is a place that you can get a good interior garage type car cover for your C8 Corvette, or any car for that matter. And currently they have some crazy deals. I think it's like 60% off for Black Friday, and then on top of that I have a 20% discount link that you can check out in the description below. So if you use that link and then place your order in regards to whatever kind of car cover you want, you select all of that stuff, and then in checkout it'll recognize that you have that discount and apply it. So that'll save you quite a bit of money. So like the Gold Shield retailed for $449, but with 60% off you're looking at like $179, and then another 20% off of that. And like the interior car cover retailed for $549, and then you have 60% off of that, and then 20% off of that. So really, really good deals. So yeah, so highly recommend that. So number 7 on the list is the carbon fiber XL splash guards for the C8 Corvette, and in particular the ones that come from Extreme Online Store. Now these pieces are pretty interesting. I got these and checked them out. I already had XL splash guards on mine, but these were a little bit beefier. They had they're not full carbon fiber the whole entire piece. It is just carbon fiber on the parts that you can see, and the rest of it is a very thick plastic that is way thicker than it probably ought to, than it probably needs to be, but it is super nice in regards to a good product, and it's very easy to install. I definitely like this piece a lot. It's just that it gives that added extra little bit of carbon fiber flare on the sides of the wheels, and then it gives a really good amount of protection. I've driven with mine on for quite a few weeks now, and there's a significantly less amount of rock chips and even dirt and stuff like that that is accumulated on the side of my C8 near the wheels. I didn't realize how much crud that was being flicked up by the wheels and stuff like that. And these parts go for $389.99 from Extreme Online Store, but like I said, they are having their Black Friday deal, so you can get 10% off of that order if you use the code BLK23. So coming in at number 6 is actually a screen protector that can go on the interior of your car dash and as well as your nav screen, and it comes from screenprotect.com. And it's this one right here, and this honestly was one of the best things I could have ever gotten for the interior for my C8 Corvette, and for a couple of reasons. One, it's super easy to install. They custom cut these to your dash screen as well as the nav screen, so all you gotta do is just install it on there. There's no having to guess or cut anything. It's all ready to go from there to just straight on install it. And it's not just for the C8, you can get it for any car that you have. And on top, and it's not just that it can protect the screen from getting scratched. They have 2 different kinds of films that you can use. They have a clear one that's their HD version, which kind of enhances the colors a little bit. It makes it a little bit clearer at night. But my more favorite one out of these is the anti-glare film version, which gives your screen kind of like a slight satin finish, but what it does is drastically reduce the amount of glare that you have on your screens. And I mean drastically. This is going to be one of those things, if you like to take the top off of your C8 Corvette on and it's a sunny day, this is going to help you be able to still see your nav screen and see your dash and all that kind of stuff. I can't tell you how much I'm so happy to have that. So especially my HTC Corvette owners, the ones that have the hardtop convertible, this is something I would definitely check out. And if you use my discount link, you'll also be able to save 10% on your order, which they retail for the C8 Corvette to be about $60. So if you take 10% off of that, it's a little bit of money you save as well. I highly recommend this piece. It's a great stocking stuffer. I mean, this is the packaging that it comes in. It's an excellent looking package for like putting right in that sock kind of deal. So I definitely really like it, and you can get it for all your different cars for that matter. So definitely awesome product for sure. All right, so coming in at number 5, if you ever had to clean the wheels on your C8 Corvette, you know how much of a freaking pain it is to get all of the brake dust off of it. And so coming in at number 5 is ceramic pads, and they come from carbotech.com. Now these were one of those things I never realized how much I would love this product in regards to reducing the amount of time I'd have to clean my freaking wheels. And if you guys seen my any of my videos with my wheels, they have a whole bunch of different spokes on them. They take forever to clean. So not having to deal with the amount of brake dust that I had to deal with, even especially after just like one drive with my OEM brake pads, they would be like, I take all this time to clean them, one drive, and then they would be completely coated again, and it drove me crazy nuts. And they were ceramic coated, by the way. It's not like I just had them regular. They were ceramic coated and still did that. So having ceramic brake pads made a huge difference in drastically reducing the amount of brake dust that you have accumulate. So it's one of so these in particular come from Carbotech, and they retail for the mid 200s, depending if you're getting from the front, rear, or both of them. Combined, it'll be like about $500 or so. But you can get these brake pads from my buddies from CForce Performance and use the discount code, the 10% discount code. This is one of those things you will thank yourself later if you get these, in regards to saving yourself not only just time, but your back in regards to trying to clean these wheels and stuff like that. So, and they work great. You get great grip from them. I've had them on my C8 for a good chunk of time. I think like 8-10 months, probably a little bit more than that actually. And they work great for me. I haven't had any kind of issues in the stopping power that you get. They give really good stopping power. So okay, so coming in at number 4 is a really nice piece that actually comes from ACS Composite, and it's the C8 Z06 style canards that you can get for the front bumper on the C8 Stingray. This is one of those pieces that it is, if you're looking for a really super aggressive look, I absolutely love these pieces for what they for what they are. And not only that, they are made with PC composite materials, which is super strong, super durable, and the finish from them is absolutely always on point. It is the best finish on any of my aftermarket products that I've ever had. I absolutely love their products. If you can't tell, maybe I'm a little bit biased, but I think it's one of the best products you can get out there, and they usually retail for $479, which is a pretty penny, not gonna lie, for these. But if you get it on the Black Friday deal, they are on sale for $399, which is a significant amount of savings on them. So I would definitely jump on them if you want to have a little bit of a Z06 style aggressive canard for your C8 Stingray. Not only is it stylish, it's actually functional. It actually does provide quite a little bit of downforce on those canards. It's not just ones that are just kind of small, flimsy, and they're just kind of there. These are actually functional, and they do provide a little bit and they do provide a bit of downforce on the front. I can definitely feel it if I'm going through a corner a little bit hard, that their steering response is a little bit better getting through the corners, especially at the higher speed corners and stuff like that. It does make a little bit of a difference that you're going to notice, at least in your steering input. So alrighty, so coming in at number 3 is the the wide angle mirrors and sequential turn signal lights that you can get for your C8 Corvette. And this is a part that comes from Paragon in particular. And honestly, this part, especially if you don't have that rear camera, can give you a huge amount of extra visibility, especially from the blind spots that you can have on the C8 Corvette. I know there's some people out there that say like, hey, if you just position your mirrors right, you won't have really any kind of blind spots. And they're kind of right. There are ways to reduce that blind spot as well, but if you're wanting that extra little bit of visibility, having these wide angle mirrors does make a difference, and they actually look really good. They have the built-in sensors in regards to being able to see from your blind spot, as well as turn signals LED lights in them. They look really, really nice. And then if you're getting that, you can also get the sequential turn signal lights that is a nice little add-on, because if you're doing this install, especially by yourself, you're already going to be in there. You might as well add the sequential lights in there because it looks really, really cool. And those mirrors retail for $269 on the top side if you're getting the blue filter on them, which is really nice. I have them. I personally really, really like it a lot. And if you go to CForce Performance with the sale and my discount code, you can get them for $179, which is pretty good. And that's for the mirrors. To get the sequential lights, on top of that, you're going to be looking at an extra $149 retail, but using this discount code, you can get it for $119, which is pretty good. So coming in at number 2 is actually a recent product review I've done, which is the engine appearance package from ACS Composites as well. And this piece honestly, I so much love. It is one of those pieces that really, if you're looking for something that is going to distinguish your engine bay, that is quick and easy, you're not going to take them much time to get it installed, and you could do it from home. It is this piece. It is a 3-piece set that you can get in a primer color to start off if you want to do a custom color on your own, or you can get any custom color that you want installed. And it's going to have a flawless finish that comes straight from ACS Composites. Honestly, this is one of those things that I wish GM had just made it in an actual option on the C8 Corvette, because it just looks so nice. And it really just makes that engine bay pop how it really should be. So currently they retail from $1,299 to $1,699, depending if you're going from the primer all the way to a custom color. But for Black Friday, you're definitely going to want to check them out, because they have some seriously reduced prices on them. And I'm talking $200 to $600 off. They have it listed, interestingly, for certain colors already done, like Red Mist or whatnot, that are already at $1,099. And the most expensive deal one I saw was $1,549, which is still quite a bit of savings from what it is on retail. So I would definitely hop on them. ACS is having these deals all the way to, I believe, the 30th. So you're definitely going to want to check it out, because it's going to be some of the best deals you're going to get on these parts. And if you like going to car shows and stuff like that, this is the kind of stuff that is going to just make your car stand out. And it's also something that if you get it on Christmas, you can install it that same day. It only takes 10 minutes to do, not even. And you can enjoy it. And you can enjoy it right away. So as you can tell, I really love that for my C8. I'm so happy to have it on mine. So I definitely would recommend it, especially if you especially if you're looking to just really vamp up that engine bay. This is the way to do it. So coming in at number 1 on the list. So thinking about all the different mods that I have, there's one in particular that if I had to choose any mod that I could do, and I couldn't do anything else, just the one mod, it would be this mod. And we're going to talk about the Borla Attack exhaust system. So I'm not lying. So yes, it's an exhaust system. If you know anything about the Borlas, they are pretty pricey. But I will say, and this is kind of a caveat to anything, if you're looking for one good mod to do on the C8, in my personal opinion, an exhaust system is going to be the best investment that you can do. It really livens up the Corvette and makes it sound and act like it really should, in my opinion. I look at exhaust as just different flavors of a bourbon, or maybe just even different types of liquors. So shoot, I wonder how that would work with so Borla would be, I would consider a bourbon, maybe Corsa's a tequila. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. But in any case, Now the borderless retail for about $4,500 to $5,200 depending on the finish that you get with them. And your standard finish is going to be like a chrome finish, then they have a chrome black, and then they have the carbon fiber one, which does add quite a bit to the price. But if you get it from CForce Performance and you add my discount code in it, you can get you can get 10% off of your order, which is definitely going to make quite a bit of difference on a very large purchase. So, and I won't be shy about it. It's a large purchase, but I think it is so definitely worth it. So definitely check out CForce Performance and the deal that you can potentially get with that system. And they also sell other exhaust systems, mind you, on CForce Performance. So if you don't like that one and you've been looking at one of the other ones, check them out you can still use my discount code and save yourself a little bit of money. And speaking of their website, if you check it out, they also do have and I just noticed this earlier, they do have a special sale that's going on for Vossen wheels, which are really, really nice. I mean, they are I've seen them at car shows, and a few of my buddies have Vossen wheels. They absolutely love those wheels, and they have sales for a few particular ones. So I would definitely check out the website, and when you do, use the discount codes that you see on the screen, as well as put in the notes New Horizon to make sure you get the best bang for your buck in regards to deals. So I know there's quite a few different items that I didn't mention that are honestly, if I could make a top 20 list or share them all in the top 10, I would, because I honestly like each and every one of my mods on my C8 that I reviewed and such. So it's not that I like any one more than the other. These are just my top 10 that make great gifts for 2023 for C8 Corvette owners. So definitely check out these deals, use my discount codes and such. I'll have a link in the description below so you can check out any of the discounts that I'm gonna have going on, so you don't have to try to find it in the video if you don't want to. So I hope you all have a great Thanksgiving and holidays coming up, and we'll see you in the next episode.